Willie D Live.
I agree with that. I agree with that because and we're not the only ones who put a lot of focus on the negative. You know, the rest of the world does that to us too.
Exactly.
You know, so I get that, and this is why I'm a staunch advocate for it, not hopping online and every time you seeing somebody black doing something messed up, you going in. And this why we the worst enemy. We our worst enemy. That's the boy. But when I hear people say that, boy, I be wishing I could just teleport myself to that. I mean, just give them one right there in the kisser, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Like we have done, like what happens oftentimes is that you have people that put their best up as an example of who they are collectively, and they put our worst up as an example of who we are collectively,
Exactly.
right? And so that's what happens oftentimes, and that
degeneracy.
and that can be overwhelming because some of us we over time get brainwashed, and we without even knowing we contribute,
Yep.
to that stereotype.
Yeah, because we're a part of it, and it's where we
Yeah.
what we come from, and we've accepted it as kind of like, this culture. But
Yeah.
are we gonna change it? Like we can have 1,000 podcasts, we can continue to protest. Hell, Martin and them was protesting.
Yeah.
60, 70 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time for us to take action, and what I mean by that is the perfect example for me is I ran for political office. Like I ran against John Lewis, and Nakima Williams was a
Yeah.
write-in. She ended up winning that seat. And it's like now in the community, the only time you really see Nakima Williams is when, she's talking about women having the right to have abortion. But you got your sister, Auntie Angie, that done opened up 2 intake centers in Atlanta, Georgia to help pregnant women, right? And their babies. We don't have to be in office to make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, if you got a couple of Auntie Angies over here, a couple of Willie D's over here, and everybody doing it, like, it's on us now, right? Like, I believe we got enough of us have made it where if we really want to save our community, we can, right? Like, if we got a Beyonce and a Jay-Z and all of these athletes and all of these entertainers and the Tyler Perrys and all of us that have made it and have accumulated all of this wealth, right? Even if we just got our biggest stars together and say we're going to do a benefit concert, right? And we do a benefit concert and we raise X amount of $1 million and we just went around doing benefit concerts throughout the summer. We could begin to rebuild our communities one by one. We don't have to depend on the government, but we want to argue.
That's a good idea. Also a good idea is to make sure that those entrepreneurs out there come in too, because we got a lot of black entrepreneurs out there sitting on paper.
Listen.
I'm talking about they papered up. A
And
lot of them
these
got more money
kids-
than a lot of the celebrities.
These kids ain't like how we was. These kids is online trading. They using Chat GPT to create businesses. They streamers. They on Twitch. They know how to make money. Like things have changed, and because things have changed, and because I know what I was born into and where my life is now, right? And the only reason why I got here is because I did not have the mindset of I ain't gonna never make it. You know what I'm saying? I always had the mindset, it don't matter who, it don't matter what, I'm going to get mine. And I believe most of us do have that mindset, right? Like, we can make it great for us. We might can't make America great for everybody else, but can we make it great for us?
Yeah.
And I think I've took the best of my situation and I've made it great for me.
Yeah. Has America ever been great for black folks?
Well, that would be how you look at it and which black person we talking about. Because some black people America's been very good to them, right? Like, some black people have accumulated a lot of wealth. Some black people don't have those horror stories, right? If we even want to look at, like, let's say somebody like Michael Jordan or God bless his soul, Kobe Bryant or anything like that. Like, there are a lot of us that don't have those horror stories. And I think it's about what you do with your life, right? If like me, I could have just got out of prison and be like, I'm going to wait till I get Section 8 and welfare, and that's it. And I could have been content right there. But I said that I want more. It's not enough for me. So able-bodied people, we have the ability right here in America to do and be whatever it is. If a man can become a woman, you can become a millionaire.
I don't think that America's ever been great for us collectively. I think it may have been great for some people who view it to be that people that believe in individualism. I think that's cool. But for me, even though I've had a great career, in music and I'm doing great in the media right now and I do well with my investments and stuff, I still don't believe America itself has been great to us as collectively because, you can only be as great as your people. An individual can only rise as high as his people. And I'm a people type of person. I look at collectively where we are. And this is why I take chances like you take chances because I could be at home too, chilling, But I take chances and I put myself out there and I open myself up to criticism and to being a target also because I'm speaking on these things that are very unpopular to the mainstream and the status quo. Right. So anytime you do that, and especially if you are serious about helping black people, you're going to be a target in this country.